Yeah, my phone.
I tell you volume on the phone. I was making sure the volume was down on that.
Ask SJ what she to look at our videos and see what she could do with it. Those couple of seconds promotions that she be doing with the videos.
Right.
Yeah, she be getting on top of that too. But,
yeah, I think she did do one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be consistent.
Yeah, I think
especially with that
2 days ago.
The 7-minute one right there.
Yeah, I don't know. You see the one she did 2 days ago?
No.
Yeah, she just did one.
Yeah, but I'm really more talking about the 7-minute one that we just did.
Right.
And then make that to be continued to this one right here. You know what I mean? So people can know that this is the follow-up.
Right.
You even put 2.5, which is dope.
Nah, I just put what we didn't have on it before. Okay. Oh wow. So a little black thing on the thing. Okay. We are live.
Are we?
Yeah, we're back, man. Episode 22. Or is it 20? Yeah, 22 now officially. Debatable. Your host, Dentut Ray.
We've got Sakar Aha.
Sakar Aha, that's right. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting. What's the brother name? The Nuwapian brother that always logs on, tweets and shoots the information out. On Twitter, y'all was kind of going back and forth.
Oh, not Nuwapian assassin, but
I forgot the brother's name, but shouts out to him, man, for supporting and watching the videos, man. But this episode, man, we talking about
Vice 9 or something.
Saw 9. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, exactly. This episode, we're talking about the Vice President Pence getting vaccinated. So it's done. We're talking about Fonz versus Ave. Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, wow. he got vaccinated. Macron, French president, coronavirus.
Wow.
Right? And he got it.
Wow.
Clean paper, murder mook. And I think I was watching something with Conway and Matt Hoffa and Murder Mook. They was talking about Conway had called out Murder Mook or something like that. And we talking about the Dipset using battle rap styles to push their new freestyle, that KITH, the Kid freestyle they did at the Knicks, Madison Square Garden, 24, 48 hours ago, man. The joint was fire though, man. But yeah, let's start with vaccinated, man. It's official.
That's crazy. Like, the fact that they're utilizing someone to convince the American people that it's okay to get vaccinated. And, shouts out to NLH Chopper.
Oh, yeah. NLE Chopper.
I'm sorry, NLE Chopper. You know what I mean? He put it out there to let y'all know that
we NLE chopping people's names up today, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but shouts out NLE Chopper.
Yeah, he put it out there letting us know that, it's not a good look to get vaccinated. And as Sakar is breaking down right now is the fact that the Pence that's just like the green light. Because 350 million people, the population is the majority, and you got to get the majority to say, yeah, You know, the minority is only like about 40 million of us. We're only about 40 million.
Would you get vaccinated? You know, let us know, man. Put it in the comments. Let us know if you with the vaccination or not.
So that's interesting.
I mean, right now it's not compulsory, right? It's not compulsory.
Yes.
It's a herd thing.
Yes.
I think I'm hoping the majority want to do it so that it doesn't become a situation where people are forced to get vaccinated.
Right.
So because I personally wouldn't get vaccinated. You know, I just personally wouldn't do that. And you know, but let us know your comments. We definitely want to hear your thoughts. Also, the Surgeon General.
Surgeon General.
He got vaccinated too. Was it he or she? Yeah, he. Jerome Adams. Yup. Yup. Publicly, they encourage public confidence in the vaccine. Both of them caught the needle. Man, right? And they said they didn't feel a thing, but I don't think it's about the feeling a thing. It's about the fact that they put some nanotechnology inside.
That's the whole
right?
thing. They want to say the feel a thing, to say that nothing foreign went inside them other than RNA. You know, which is making up a whole nother situation with your DNA. I mean, it's something foreign coming inside of you. I mean, anyway, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Especially in this day and time. I mean, how does that work? Because I thought Trump wasn't with them. Well, I mean, I guess he was trying to discover the vaccine, so on and so forth. So, but I didn't really get the vibe like he was pushing.
They did it at record speed.
They definitely did.
Record speed.
They definitely did. So, I mean, you know, really, the things he said he would deliver, he actually delivered. I don't know if we want what he delivered. But so I want to know how people feel about the fact that Biden and what's his sister's name? The Biden and his vice president. Right. I want to know from y'all, because obviously there's a majority of people that wanted them in office, but now they pushing for the vaccine. They definitely pushing shutdowns, vaccine. How y'all feel about that? Put that inside the comments. How that's gonna affect battle rap content, battle rap events.
I mean, do you remember? Could you remember the type of atmospheres that a battle rap, a snack show would produce, like, or a King of the Dot show would produce? I mean, like, you know, a lot of people will come out and they would come out and do their thing, you know what I mean? And participate and be a part of the whole experience.
So now it's straight TV style now. With caffeine, and you know, and with YouTube, because obviously you touching way more people through YouTube than you ever could through a live event anyway. You put up an event, you put up a content, you touch 50,000 people, you know, which goes into the whole stadium concept, right? You know, could it be feasible for it to be a stadium for battle rap? But now the question is that even are live events even gonna come back? Like, you know, like that's something that
like the NFL.
I don't know. You know, the NBA, bubble thing, but will, you know, concerts, you know, I mean, concerts maybe getting done in the bubble too, but I don't know if live events are gonna come back. I really don't know. You know?
And that goes to let you know the seriousness of the new world we in. Even the fun things that we like to do that makes millions to billions of dollars cannot be compromised.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially in, you know, European countries and the United States. You know, but you just gotta think about that and put that in perspective. You know what I mean?
It's a play for virtual reality. It gotta be. Augmented reality. VR is getting pushed super big. It's been getting pushed anyway. So now, you know, and then Neuralink, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're going too far for y'all, man, but that's just what it is, man. Like, you know, at least for the European Western countries, I don't know. We'll see if events come back. We'll see if gathering comes back. We'll see if people rather the virtual life, you know, not having to leave your house, putting on some goggles and being able to be live at the battle, live at the game. That might be where it's at, man.
Going back to Minority Report, because like with Minority Report, there was a part of the movie, there was a place where these people just was like they paid to be in this alternate reality with goggles on, laying down. You know what I mean? And if you got diseases outside, you got gang warfare outside, you got all types of, you know, gloom outside, you know what I mean? Then it's better just to be in your head, plugged in, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
And make sure y'all check out the later that we're gonna live stream from the Clubhouse. I'm thinking when we go on live on Clubhouse at 6. You go to stream on any questions people have.
Definitely check it out.
Is you know, what kind of you know, where battle rap came from,
That's interesting.
and where it's going, and just a dialogue about it, and getting people's, points in and stuff like that. We was in the room with
what's the room they're gonna be looking for?
No, don't worry about the room. It's for MC War 24. MC War 24, man, 24/7 MC War.
Okay.
But no, but come on here live. Just come back, lock back in, or at what time? That'd be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
We'll be back live again later on. But we were in the room with Casa, and we were talking about battles over beats.
Okay.
I mean, he wasn't fronting on it though. The other people in the room, because there was some dude in the room that was working with Loaded Lux. When Loaded Lux did the 106 in Park, and he was like, he had to tell the DJ, stop pulling the beat out, so on and so forth. But I mean, yo, listen, it's to me, acapella is great, but to me, rocking over a beat, even when the DJ is doing all of that, man, it's like athletics. That's like obstacle course. That's like jumping hurdles, for an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's taking away some of the challenge. Obviously, it's more challenging. I wish I'd have thought to say that in the conversation, because it would have turned into a debate, and I didn't want to do that either. I didn't want to go not on Clubhouse. We can do that or here all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't want it to turn into a debate. But that's my thoughts on it. What I was saying also is it's a new guy named Fonz, right? He's fire too, bro. I watched a couple of his battles. Him, so DNA. I don't know if that was a caffeine. Y'all can let me know if DNA got a caffeine show or something like that. But I was on YouTube and we were watching. He had Ab, Fonz. I guess they're gonna battle on caffeine, right? It's gonna be Ab first battle on caffeine. Ab is from VA. Ab is straight hard. Like, did you see what's the dude name? Not Smoke. Is that his name? Is that his name? Dude got the messed up eye. You seen him on RBE yet? No, not yet. He out of Murder Book in them camp. Okay. This dude is crazy. Let me think of another guy. Ill Will. Yeah, Dot Mob. Yeah, Ill Will. He like a Ill Will feel. As like straightforward. Okay. You know what I mean? Believable. You believe anything the guy is saying. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And so Ab, he fire, man, but he already solidified. Like Ab done battled with everybody for the most part. And Fonz is coming up. I'm trying to think of some of the people that Fonz went against, man. Give me a second, y'all. Fonz did battle, and Ab done battle Charlie Clips, King Shine. Okay. You know what I mean? Just to name a few people that Ab went against. Fonz done battle Speed Isla. I don't know if you remember Speed Isla Arsenal. Speed Isla been making his name for a minute. Shouts out to Speed Isla, but I remember like a minute ago when we booked Arsenal. Telling me that was his little man. Okay. I don't know how that relationship is still going. But he was putting, giving him mad props. Fonz did that's not a proving grounds. Him versus DG the Piranha, I guess, right? Okay. So yeah, so they were on DNA's channel. They were just kind of talking it up and stuff like that. And I guess DNA and because DNA and Ab is definitely a dope battle. DNA and Ab. I said, Ab. Check out who Ab is. Yeah, Ab is straight to the point.
I'm still in the mind of V Dollars and Boom Man and a lot of the guys that.
I love how V Dollars transition though. V Dollars transition
the culture out.
Yeah, definitely. One of the people, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And I love how V Dollars really transitioned. He fought a body. Who was that against? Was that Rum Nitty? We watched it on Caffeine. Yeah, that was Rum Nitty. Oh my God, just clear. You know what I mean? Because he that's like the Ab style. Right, like, that real clear, to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, but that
and I really think V Dollars can make music. You know who else can make music?
Oh yeah, he definitely can. Because he was over the beat. His whole first joint was over the beat. Oh, Surf is it? It's a fact, Surf to make music. It's a fact.
Sounds like you can take him serious as an artist. Like certain people you just can't take serious.
So y'all tell us what you think. But everybody talk about battle rappers being the people that are the ones that we should be focusing on, which I agree. Obviously, we put on MC War. We love battle rap, right? Well, I definitely believe that you got to be able to write. If you want people to want your song, right, you got to be able to make a song, right? Yeah, I mean, and what I mean is, it got to be something that people want to hear consistently over time, right? You know what I'm saying? And y'all let me know, but I can't say that every battle rapper, just like y'all, the people say that every rapper can't battle.
Right.
I can't say that every battle rapper can write a song.
Well, Cassidy arguably is a good battle rapper. I mean,
oh yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. But they're gonna hate. It depends on who's watching.
I'm just saying,
that's debatable. But to me, it's no debating. The man got songs and he can battle.
Right.
And to me, he caught a W against Goods.
Yeah. Now that
and to me, I still think he caught a W against Arsenal. Man, I think he won. I think he won against Arsenal because, he came back, jumped on Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? He disrespected Arsenal the same way he disrespected him. I mean, I guess if we, when we get into the scoring system, which MC War got our own scoring system,
definitely got our own. Look forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. When we get into that, then we can talk more about where I think but I feel like it was definitely a good match, both of them. But it was slightly. People was hating, and Gilly the Kid pushed the crowd against.
He was wrong for that.
He pushed the crowd against Cassidy.
Yeah, Gilly, you was wrong. I want to say you was wrong for that because people once you got, it's like we're back in the lunchroom again.
That's a fact.
And then you start instigating, making faces and stuff like that. And people going to be like, they're going to you swaying them.
That's
you know what I mean?
So that's how I feel like. That's how I feel like it happened.
But Cassidy didn't know. He didn't know. He was just going off for his thing. And he probably was sorry and like, well, Gilly, why he did that? But there's probably stuff that he couldn't cash on and he couldn't feel. So I just felt like he should have kept it like everybody else. How they felt it,
right.
They kept it to themselves. This side right here is Team Philly.
Right.
This side right here, we're running with you, my man.
Right.
And do your thing. And
right.
put on for the city.
Come on, what's the point of coming to the event if you're gonna do that, man?
Right,
come on, man.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. But that was.
You're a funny dude, man.
Yeah,
you're a funny dude.
And the last thing in battle rap I want to talk about is basically Murder Mook. I saw him and Calico. They were live. It really was Calico's live, and I guess it's Murder Mook birthday.
Calico, I don't know what's going on with him, but he's a hot spitter. He hasn't been getting booked lately. I don't know what's good.
Maybe, he has.
Maybe I'm missing it.
Nah, he was on the same caffeine card that Remnity and them was on that night. Who did he battle?
I'm just hoping I'm hoping he get his. You know what I'm saying? Because he's really talented. I'm hoping he get his. And I'm gonna go digging. I'm gonna go dig in the records. And see what's been going on.
Asaru 9 Ether. Asaru 9.
I know there was a 9 in there.
Shouts out to Asaru 9 Ether for all the support. You know what I mean? Logging on, watching.
Comment, share.
Facts. We're coming back on a little while, but either way, they was on a live,
right?
And Murder Mook was just talking trash. I guess Clean Paper is about to battle T-Rex.
Okay.
I definitely look forward to anything T-Rex. Shouts out to Clean Paper too.
Okay.
I'm definitely a fan of T-Rex content, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Arsenal obviously continues to call out Murder Mook. We'll see if that ever comes into fruition. It's gonna have to come into fruition at some point.
Murder Mook.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
That's pretty
yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a tough one. I mean, to me, the hardest loss, couple losses that Arsenal took. The hardest losses to me, y'all might correct me. One was Calico. No, not Calico. Was it Calico? No, Hitman Holla. Remember that old smack battle when Hitman Holla first started coming live, right? And Math Hoffman. You know what I'm saying? To me, those are the biggest losses. When Math Hoffman caught him on the Jamaican when he was in Detroit.
Right.
Math when he said Trick was looking for, Math Hoffman's got to be one of the hardest opponents
he's in his
out
bag,
there, bro. Like seriously,
when Math Hoffman's in his bag, I feel like K-Sean.
Definitely. That was definitely definitely caught him, but that's coming off of the Serious Jones.
Right.
That's coming off of Punch Serious Jones. So you know what I mean.
Coming off of Vlad's couch, he was really disturbed. They had
a few things.
They had that man
there's a few things going on. So I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying. But K-Sean is definitely a hard person to beat too. And then, I think we talked about this, K-Sean Daylight. It's official, though.
Right.
They were not it's official that they both agreeing that they want to battle.
Okay.
That was as of like a day ago. They both.
Hey, yo, Daylight man,
live on
chill with the shenanigans. Yeah. Like you are a ill MC. Like you will go down in like battle rap history for doing the and while you battling, that is like the dopest skit. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Keep it going. Like it's incredible, but over the top stuff, man. I don't think the world is ready in this century for that. You know, maybe in the next, you know, century or generation, maybe 50 years, 20 years from now.
But he got him though. He got him right where he want him. Listen to that dude Daylight right there.
Super intelligent.
Constantly running with TDE and them, Kendrick and them. You know, he talks about it all the time. I see them on Clubhouse too.
I think he'll blaze all of them.
They be in the same.
I think he'll blaze all of them, the entire camp.
I mean, he did. I think he battled Ab-Soul.
Or did he?
Yeah, but I don't know about him blazing Kendrick Lamar, bro. You gotta remember that cipher. Remember that cipher?
Well, Kendrick Lamar is
ciphers.
Kendrick Lamar is,
but that's the camp. That's TDE.
Yeah, but I'm saying Kendrick Lamar is exceptional.
TDE camp.
But I think he got work for Kendrick Lamar too.
I mean, that's why he's part of the camp. I think he's part of the camp right now.
Okay.
I think he's TDE. Like,
Okay,
he claims TDE.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ab-Soul is dope.
Yeah, I don't know, like, you know how official that is, but shit, I be seeing him in the groups and stuff like that. Everything. But I was just saying it's working for him because his live stream be going crazy. Was that one Spawn or something like that? I'm always looking at a stream, always like 10,000 people on the stream. Stream is crazy. This dude is doing his thing, whatever the whole what's that thing called? What do you call it? Publicity or whatever he does, publicity stunts.
Right.
Them joints is working. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? But in the battles, of course, that's what we want to see. But again, that's what happens when you put a cat on beat. When you got a battle on beat,
right?
You got parameters.
You
know what I'm saying? So, you know, MC War, we want to set we want to, you know, set a different type of parameter. I know y'all haven't seen everything that we want to show, but y'all will. But we appreciate everybody that's been following so far. We're just gonna continue to come on and do our best to bring value to y'all, man. But outside of that, I don't know if there's anything else you want to touch on.
Well, you know, the last clip that we was doing, you know, we had technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying?
The electoral college.
The electoral college.
Well, let's go back. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. You know, Van Jones has a what if the president do not concede.
Right.
And what does that mean? Concede means he will not get out of office. In our Constitution, it can be done where the president does not have to step down. When do you know that, or how is that done? They have a tradition that is called the concession speech. The concession speech is done at all times when the voting, right? If it's like a landslide or the numbers looking crazy, the candidate will go out and say, you know, I give it to the new president-elect, you know what I'm saying, so forth and so on, and kind of pass the baton that way. But it's always done through the concession speech. If a concession speech, Van Jones is breaking down, I find it very interesting. If a concession speech does not take place, right, there will be a series of things that will take place. And these series of things would be the court hearing will be, court proceedings will take place where different states will go to court to show the fact that, you know, that what took place was unfair, unjust for the current president. And that has been done. Other than that, you know, different things would be taking place where the president is moving in the light that he's not leaving. That's what's going on right now. And as of yesterday, you also broke down that one of the senators from Virginia actually said that the president should go for martial law. Facts. These are the things that's being done after a president does not concede and does not give a concession speech to pass the baton. All right, the electoral college. If he lost the electoral college and he's still moving forward in that route, that also shows you that, okay, this guy right here, he's not playing by the rules of the game. He's doing his own thing. All right, what is the electoral college? The electoral college was put together based on popular votes, right? And not so much popular votes. It was put together based on the fact that you have popular votes, which is the American public, and then you have these electoral votes. The electoral votes is a select group of people that represent the states.
Because they felt the popular people were too stupid. They felt the masses. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
the masses wasn't smart enough that we vote somebody stupid.
That's a
and
fact.
I guess they saying that people are saying we did that with Trump, but I don't know. Well, I think it's
interestingly enough, he was voted by the electoral.
Right.
Because the popular vote voted for Hillary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he won through the electoral. It happened again. It happened again.
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it happened with Bush
and Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Exactly.
Al Gore had the popular, and then Bush won through the electoral votes. But the interesting thing about the electoral votes, right, which I want
smarter. Well, I'll accept the Bush scenario.
Well, I'm saying, but I want y'all to get it. I want y'all hip hop heads. I want y'all battle rappers to understand the point. The electoral votes, right, was put together on the strength of the fact of you had the popular people that was in the North. Well, the majority of the people that was in the North and the majority of the people that was in the South. When I say majority, in the South you had slaves. In the North you had slaves, right? And there's an example. Virginia or Texas. Let's go to Texas. Texas, as an example, has when they're doing the voting, it has 38 electoral votes for Vermont's 3, right? And that's just how it works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Based on population.
It's based on the population, right? But because of the large population that Texas has, they get 38 individuals to represent the electoral college.
Okay. Wow. So the 38 folks is 38 individuals. I never knew that.
Right. So now, so now when you go into the specifics of this right here, right, you have to go back to the North and the South. In dealing with the North and the South, the North didn't have as much slaves as the South did. Right. Let's go to another example. Right. Another example would be they put together a 3/5 of a human being's clause, which is called what is it called? The 3/5 clause.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. The 3/5. That's where it comes from. It's from the 3/5 clause because during an election year in the 1800s, you had a slave population in Virginia was 347,000. 347,000 were slaves. In Pennsylvania, you had only 1,700 were slaves, right? But the free people in Virginia was 539,000. In Pennsylvania, it was 601,000, right? Based on those numbers, the free slaves, the slaves that was in Virginia outweighed the slaves that was in Pennsylvania. So they did, each slave that was in Virginia was recognized as 3/5 of a vote because they did 3/5 of a human being.
Crazy.
So based on 3/5 of 347,000 slaves outweighed Pennsylvania, hence gave you Thomas Jefferson as a president. And that's just basically how the Electoral College worked in their favor. So what in 1969, it happened a couple of times where they tried to take away the Electoral College and just deal with the popular vote.
Right.
And there's a statement that was made by a senator, I'll get y'all the name tomorrow, where they're saying that the Electoral College needs to be left alone because that's the only advantage or leverage that the good old boys have.
Right.
And which is the Electoral College.
Right.
So my point is, the Electoral College is put together specifically for the elite. The popular votes, it does matter. I ain't gonna say your vote don't matter, but they're utilizing a different measuring scale. And right now, although the popular vote voted for Biden and the Electoral College did vote for Biden as well, as of right now, under the Constitution of the United States, Trump does not have to leave. He does not have to leave. Why? Because he did not give a concession speech. So everything after the next couple of days is to watch how it plays out.
See if he gives a concession speech.
It's debatable.
Crazy.
It's debatable.
Crazy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Man, y'all definitely keep checking us out, man. We're going to keep coming in every day. But listen, later on, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back on Dialogue with Clubhouse, the state of battle rap culture, where it's from, where's it going, all right? Look forward to seeing you.
Check out the view, man. We had a place called Ala Lagoon. Whenever you come to Liberia, I told y'all about Liberia. Liberia is a very special place. Whenever y'all come to Liberia, I want to check out this place called Ala Lagoon. Those are the rooms behind us right there, the hotel rooms behind us and the pool behind us. It's called Ala Lagoon. Good food, good enjoyment, you know what I'm saying? But Liberia itself was established by African Americans during the time of slavery, during 18 African American has a country in Africa. Let that sink in. You know what I mean?
Facts.